Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. We're about to split realities. And by that, I mean we're gonna have Skornar leave and then turn right around and not have him leave. So let's help with the final preparations before the voyage. Everything is ready, my friend, all thanks to you. Oh, everything is ready, my friend, all thanks to you, Skornar says enthusiastically. Only a little work left to do, and then we can put the boat on the water. Now, I made you a promise that I'll stay with you for as long as you want me to. I intend to keep it, my friend. That said, he leans closer to Havri, who is busily carving something. You cannot hear him. Havri hasn't too much time left, so, sure, let's tie up loose ends, but then I'd like to take my cousin home. He steps away and reverts to his normal volume. So the time of goodbyes is soon upon us, my friend. Havri nods absent-mindedly. Say your farewells. Skornar and a very sick Havri are ready to leave now. The boat is finished, sitting on a few stones throw away from the shore in all its glory. Sails furled for now. First, you will have to help them push it into the water. This will more than likely take the rest of the day. Most of the day indeed goes by as your crew is wrestling with the large boat, trying to tow it out onto the water. Skornar is spearheading the efforts, grinning all the way. He has a kind word or a pat on the back for everyone. It is as if he were younger by a decade. The ship reaches the shore by evening, but the cousins will only be able to sail with the high tide in the morning. And so the Comitatus spends the night here at the edge of the swamp. The gods are not kind to send rain, and an army of mosquitoes at dawn is kept at bay by Havri's herbs burning in the campfires. The crew gathers around the fires. Booze is handed out and people are laughing, telling stories, making jokes, or singing songs. Skornar is at the heart of it, of course. The boat builder spends most of his time lying under a blanket now, but even he joins in the improvised festivities. Eventually, people grow tired or pass out drunk, and just a handful of you stay up until the dawn hours. Skornar is cradling Havri's head as they are singing the same old sad song you have heard them chant several times before. You ask them what it is about. Oh, it is an old folk tune that most Naran mothers sing to their children, Skornar says solemnly. It is about a boy who dreams of getting his hands on a ship and sailing to distant shores where he hopes to raid successfully. Songs like this teach the silly little effers to leave their homes and families behind, seeking hollow glory and vacuous riches. We were like that. Havri, Surtur, Kjartan, me, all of us. Havri reaches up and strokes Skornar's face. But at least we did sail out, brother, he says quietly. We kept a steady course and hewed many foemen. We lived. Aye, we did, brother, Skornar says and weeps quietly while Havri falls asleep. You go to sleep soon after. Bedtime? The morning comes and Skornar wakes you. There is no sign of the somber old warrior of the night before. He is all smiles and stubborn determination. The high tide is in and Skornar loads the last of the cousins' belongings onto the ship while Havri is half asleep aboard under a stack of blankets. He'd say his farewells, but he's too weak now, the old warrior tells you. I hope he'll get better once we are riding the waves. Surtur will take us home, I'm sure. He smiles that mischievous smile when he sees your curious expression. We named the boat after him to honor that big knucklehead. Skornar then shakes your hand. Time to say goodbye, my friend. Only the gods can repay all the kindness you've shown us. I hope they'll look upon you kindly, and that you'll remember us. Be well, aye? With that, he climbs on board and begins rowing out to more open waters. Once there, he raises the sail, and the Surtur quickly picks up speed, headed southeast. You stand on the foggy shore until the ship is but a speck on the horizon. Only then do you return to the Comitatus. The crew has broken camp by then. Got insight, and Skornar leaves the party. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it's not all that exciting in the grand scheme of things. But Skornar has gone elsewhere. Oh, was he the Marauder Prime in our crew? Oops. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna pause, and then I'm gonna bring you right back before he leaves, so we won't actually lose Skornar. So be right back. Hold on. And we're back. All right, Skornar never left. It's like he didn't leave. The only thing that you miss out on by not having Skornar leave is I think there's 5 insight that you get when he finally finishes his story all said and done. But I think we'll keep him around. He is our Marauder Prime. I think he's the only guy in our party who actually has that like, spect. I don't think I took Marauder Prime on literally anybody else. And why would I? I didn't think I would need to. I didn't think Skornar was going to abandon me. That's okay, though. We'll keep him around. Oh, critical fail. We lost obedience. All right. Well, I think... What do we do next? I think we go back to the Sealed Beyond, and we try to get back... We try to do some more... Find the memory crystal of Preceptor Parhassus. And then I think maybe the last thing we do... I know we have those, like... These couple of things, out there. We still have the outpost, obviously. But we still have the... The stuff in the Bronze Desert. So, like, the coffee shop. Oh, we lost Vigor. So, the coffee shop. There's the oil field that we could try and, improve. There's a couple things that we could do. But, honestly, if we get through the Sunken Tower... Are you kidding me? If we get through the Sunken Tower... And, then we go... The other thing I want to do is I want to show Javek's quest line. If we get through that, we might end the series there. So, we're getting to the end. Makeshift barricade. I want to do normal barricades. Why can't I barricade? There it is. That's weird. It was off. Am I crazy? Oh, and then, oh, it's because we don't have enough, renown. Or, resourcefulness. Where'd all the resourcefulness go? Well, mount up, team. There. Good luck. Dang orcs. Oh, they're still fighting. Now we can eliminate leaders. Let's give it a shot. I didn't think I was gonna have to fight orcs this episode. On the road of all things. Let's go for a stun. Blam. Shoot him. I don't know. I shouldn't have shot the guy who was stunned. Foolish. Oh, rough. We blocked it. Nice. Well done. Oh, we killed him. Suck it, nerd. And then hack the guy in front of you. Ouch. The javelin throws are quite strong. Oh, they stunned Gorgoro. Nice crit. Well done. Still alive. Gas bomb. Axe this guy, and then maybe burn this dude to death. We did. Good. Oh my god, the javelin throws. So much damage. He's gonna erase Garrick from this earth. Kill this man. Right, he's dead for real. He's also dead for real. Reload. Alright, our people have been pretty hammered this battle. Especially Garrick. We blocked him. Or he blocked us. Oh, you and your regeneration. Take a bullet. Try and regenerate that. Please go well. Alright, not too bad. 5 fighters. They're retreating. Pursue. Lot of wounded. And some dead. Just straight up. Where'd all resourcefulness go? Oh boy, we're gonna have to replace, like... Jeez, 4 of our mounts died? 6 fighters, 4 mounts. Rough. Those are expensive. I'll have you know. So I was reading about the Undead Cook companion. Apparently, he tries to join you on the road between Kurnak and the Twin Towers. I wonder if he didn't try to join me at one point in the past, and I turned him down. This would have been ages ago, so I have zero idea if that's actually true. But he's not around, so I have to imagine that I had the opportunity to recruit him and said, no way. Holy, what is happening? You dream tonight of green farmlands. From high above, you flit and fly like a bird of prey, soaring above the great expanse. Farmers are hard at work, and a small patrol of what look to be soldiers tread paths that weave between barns and mills. Then everything changes. You see a glint of it as your vision drifts skyward. Great sheets of flame raining from the sky. You watch unbidden as farmers and soldiers burn with anguished cries. All that is green and lush becomes fire and smoke. And then you awaken to chaos. A shrill scream pierces the camp, and the distant panic cries of your crew under duress ripple through the night. Springing to your feet, you gather what you need and rush out into the night, where you find your komes gathered at the edges of the camp. Ghastly spirits seem to beset the comitatus. Seeking meaning to the madness, you hurry toward the scene and find the crew cowering before a towering, menacing, translucent female specter. Its gaze and form are the stuff of nightmares, flayed flesh with sizzling azure hues, a malevolence beyond words, and you soon realize a shriek that makes you yearn for death. And now the crew is holding... Oh, for now the crew is holding, though Tartarus knows for how long. What on earth? So Nadir... Attempt to parley with the spirits. What? Dude, I really want to talk to the spirits. This is an insane thing to do. We succeeded. The others look on in shock as you move forward and speak to the ghostly woman. At first, more shrieks of madness and despair rebuff you, yet you persevere. The spirit and its host drift backwards, ostensibly understanding the desire for parley. It is in those terrible hollow eyes that you glean what you believe is a willingness to understand, and perhaps be understood. So we speak. Its voice comes in a hoarse, drawling whisper. You could swear that the sound is not created by vocal cords. You ready yourself and consider the entity before you. The spirit's cold visage bores into you emotionlessly, its face one of decay, desiccation, and decrepitude. Barely intelligible whispers of despair leave its ethereal form. There can be little doubt that the specter and its hosts are forlorn and restless. You carefully ask the spirit who it is and its host are. Whispering and weaving its woeful words, the flayed woman's voice comes in a low, hissing tone, though the words reverberate in your mind. We were once simple folk, our lives torn from us by unfathomable disasters. We came to be something different. Without warning, visions cloud your mind, the very same you saw in your dream. Visions of rolling green hills and rich-tilled fields. Then flame, boundless flame. You see a face, a woman with long, lustrous locks, her face a mask of terror and utter shock as she looks up at the roiling skies. She is then no more. Blinking, you see the twisted visage of the specter before you. Could it be the same face? You ask the spirit if it was a farmer. Long, long ago, what we have become, The specter seems uncertain for a moment, and you wonder if it will attack you, or shriek as it did mere moments before. I do not know, she manages eventually. Everything is lost, everything is clouded. There is no reprieve, no respite. You ask her what she wants. Rest. The spirit drawls in a low hiss, her hollow eyes imploring. Her restless tone forces you to remember the reality of the predicament. You are conversing with a specter, steeped in death and despair. There is still a sense that the ghostly woman could attack you at any moment. Too long have we walked these lands. Too long has this existence drawn on and on, all meaning lost to us. She moans, her slack jaw agape. You tell her what you do not have the means to help her, not in the way that she would need. Then speak of us, she intones solemnly, her mouth closing, and those empty eyes boring into you anew. Speak of our plight to those who might help us find solace, that we might find release. Silence ensues once more, and you feel the weight of her spectral host upon you. More discordant images appear in your mind. There are men and women, parents and children, the troubled memories of a people extinguished in the blink of an eye, experiencing excruciating pain. You promise the spirit you will notify someone who can release them. Sure, this is fascinating. Come on, you nerds. A solemn and slow, especially because if we said no, wouldn't they just attack us? You'd think these people would be smarter. A solemn and slow nod belies a subtle gratitude for your promise. Her host conveys the same emotions. As you feel their minds and gazes withdrawing, they begin to fade and dissipate into the dead of night. There is contentment there, fleeting though it is. In the aftermath of the peculiar conversation, silence reigns over the camp. The crew looks to you for guidance, so you bid them to prepare for tomorrow. It is not every day that you encountered a throng of souls from beyond the grave, and even fewer days could could you say there was a memorable exchange. Now all that is left for you is to make good on your promise. You will tell the Oscalites of these spirits when you can. You tell yourself, for only anointed priests of the great king can reliably set such restless dead free. As you set out, a new day dawns, beckoning the path ahead. That is like the wildest interaction, or one of the wildest interactions I've had just randomly in the game. Huh. A spirit asked us for help. We have nothing to hide. In we go. Hello. You guys can just have all my garbage. How long have we been out of food? Did that just happen? Hold on. Let's see here. We need to go visit the Oscalites. The Grand Mortuary? Inform the priests about the spectral woman you promised to send help to. A group of grim priests listen to your tale of this female specter and her dreadful host, and they commend you on not trying to banish or vanquish them. These practices, they say, are best left for the anointed of the great king. Once their acolytes take note of the place of the encounter, the holy men and women reward you with some charms to keep harmful undead away in your future travels. They also vow that the church shall look into the matter in a timely fashion. All right, we got rep and we got some Oscalite charms. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get some stuff to take with us to Larnak, I think. And then we can head over to the Sunken Tower. So let's see here. We got Lumen. Anybody? Aha! Illegal stuff. I'm good with illegal stuff. Oh, we need to get our mounts back. What are we up to? 29. We're one short. We need to get fighters back up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 scouts. We are not crowded. Good. I have a reward. From whom? Aha! Abjuring baubles. Resistance to all companions. That's useful. Okay, back to what I was doing. Larnak. Lumen. Lots of Lumen stuff. Really? You're gonna do me dirty like that? There's only one thing to take to Larnak? You're gonna make me go to Lumen. Fine. We can do that. How much? I'm kind of thinking about going to Lumen and then just gunning straight across the desert to Larnak. So let's just get, like, all of the supplies that we can. Then, to pick up another Lumen mission. Perfect. 5 to fill out the inventory. And then we'll get on our way. Off we go. And then we'll hit Lumen, and then instead of going up to Crystal and Mirage, we'll just go south around the crystals and not worry about it. Yeah, I can't believe we've done like pretty much everything that we could in Vagrus. At least the stuff that I haven't screwed up. Like I've said it many a time, so I'm gonna say it again. The one regret I have is screwing up the interaction with the dragon sorcerer lady. All right, turn these in. You wouldn't happen to have stuff to go to Larnak, would you? Oh, you do. Look at that. Just the one though. We have 13 days worth of supplies. That's enough to get to Larnak. Although we should probably buy the supplies because I'll need a lot more when we go to the Sunken Tower. So let's go this way. Around the blue crystals. One of these days, maybe a good episode would be to try to mine crystals. I think, oh my god. It's non-stop orc raiding bans. Something that's kind of interesting about that is it's not like the other kind of mining in the game. Like when you try to mine salt, you just go to a spot on the map and interact with it. I think the crystals are a totally random event. You just like wander around into the crystals until your people decide to hack out some ceruleus crystal. Maybe we won't do that. That actually sounds incredibly boring to try to do. I take it all back. All right, stun that dude at the back. And try to kill this guy at the front really fast. Maybe. Haha, nerd. I'm gonna shoot your friend. 14! Garrick consistently gets the highest crits, I think. I hate charging shove. I've been brutally clouded. And then another charging shove. Well, he didn't stun Eilani, surprisingly. Try to kill this guy. We did get him with the hawk. Lucky us. Now his friend. Damn it. Bomb the front guys. Axe, not axe. You don't have an axe, you have a sword. What am I talking about? Gorgoro's the one with the axe. Poor Kreefta. Just leaving her up front to deal with this nonsense. Haha, nerd. Alright, a couple of them actually died. Ah, you nerds. Alright, put Eilani back to the front. Maybe we get lucky? Not quite. Well done. Oh, good crit though. Good. Triggered his ability anyway. Oh, he melted. He melted! Kill this guy. And him. Oh, this is the same guy. Get lucky? Yeah! That went better than the first orc battle we had this episode. Nice. And we didn't even risk our mounts. They are retreating. No, you're not. Dead. Oh, you got iced, son. Give our dudes time. Heal up. Oh, both of them bled out. Rough. All right, off we go. Was like, I don't think I have enough inventory space, but apparently I do. That's nice. I think we just go west from here, right? Larnak is basically on the same plane as Lumen. I guess it's slightly north. It's funny to think, I always think that Larnak is like really, really far south. But when you actually take a look at the map, Torzag Shelter is like one of the furthest south points on the map. Like Larnak is like appreciably north. I just associate it with being the quote, the south in my head because it's in the desert and the south in the United States is warm. It's not all desert though. Like most of the desert in the United States is out west. I don't know what I'm thinking, y'all. True madness. Trying to decipher how Ben's brain works. Alright, off we go this way. So then the plan is to buy as many supplies as we can. Obviously drop... Oh, you guys. Obviously drop everything off. From a missions perspective, we must smuggle things in. We did it. All right, drop this stuff off. Good. Sell this stuff. Now, so buy all the supplies. We talked about this before, where you know how we have this ongoing for posterity mission, right? Where we have all these things that we're trying to knock out. I wonder if some of them aren't in the bookshop. So let's go to the fields. Noonday Reader. Check if your order has arrived. We got something. We've learned about the Orcish Spirit Faith and the Dragon Lords. We've learned about Kala Rook and Shalimi. Hey, wasn't one of the things for one of the crystals that we were missing the Orcus Spirit Faith? I think we just need to keep buying books. Okay. There's so many. I guess the arcane lore? Something about engineering? When I buy these books, do they go away? Like, I'm not buying the same book over and over, am I? Let's try this one. Order the book. Alright, we will check for the book when we get back from the sunken tower. But first things first, we must rest. We don't have any movement, so don't do that. To the city gates with us. And then south we go. Southwest we go. Down, down, down. Kind of a mild episode. A lot of orc battles. But yeah, we'll get back into the sunken tower. And then next episode, we're going to try to knock out that last one. Flee! Have an Osculite charm. Excuse me? Why can't... Hold on. Oh! I thought it was undead. No, it's just a random necromancer. Alright, we're gonna fight you guys, I guess. We'll barricade it up. Do we want to do that? I think we save our resourcefulness and go for eliminate leaders. Alright, get him. Is the necromancer here? He's not. Rats. I was hoping we'd kill that guy because he seems to be the most dangerous. Alas. Alright, don't try to stun anybody. I don't think that's going to work. Just go real hard on the bone walkers. Not quite hard enough. Burn. We got him. Well done. Alright, Gorgoro. This guy. Aha, nerd. Missed me. Well done. Ah, zombie punch. That guy burned to death, I think. Stab a zombie. Shoot the Bone Lord. Burn the Bone Lord. Man, Nadir hits like a truck. Oh, I thought he could get him with the smoke bomb. Cleave? It worked. Nice. Well done. Now you guys have to move forward. Good shot. Reload, I think. We'll probably be able to kill this guy. Yep. Just in case, though. Please roll well. Oh, we iced the dude. Oh, he killed some of my slaves. What the heck? Retreating. I didn't know they could retreat. Two of my dudes got injured. Well, we killed the necromancer. Do I get, like... Do I get any rewards from the Sergorod priests or anybody for killing a rogue necromancer? That seems like something they'd be interested in. What the heck? We've been having all sorts of crazy combat out in the wastelands. All right, down we go. I see the spire. Let's get our vigor back up to 9. Yeah, if you like Comitatus combat, today is your day. Oh man, you guys. Just unlucky with the events. Although we did have an interesting one with the Spirit Lady. That was kind of neat. This game continues to surprise me with the things that are just in it. Just all sorts of stuff. I would never have guessed they'd have put... I don't want to pick a fight with you guys. Never would have guessed they'd put just like a random specter that then we could basically... offer not an exorcism, but like a spiritual seance or something to move on to the afterlife. Very interesting. All right, into the sunken tower. We made it back. Hurrah! All right, let's pause the episode there. We will pick up next time by delving into the Sunken Tower. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Vagrus, the Riven Realms, or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!